In 1812, at the age of 3, Louis Braille had an accident which left him completely blind in both eyes. A very intelligent child, he would do well in his school studies and was eventually rewarded with a place at one of the first schools in the world for children with visual impairments. During his studies, Braille and the other students would learn from books which used either ordinary letters embossed onto thick paper to be read with the fingers or a system called night writing. Using ordinary letters embossed onto paper was very inefficient, as only a limited number of words could be used per page due to the letters having to be large enough for the reader to be able to feel the shape of them. Night writing was made up of 12 dots arranged in rows, then embossed onto heavy paper and read with the fingers. Night writing had originally been invented by Charles Barbier, an officer in Napoleon's army, as a way of communicating messages on a battlefield in complete darkness without using speech or light. Unfortunately, both Napoleon's army and the young Louis Braille found night writing too complex to read, and Braille also found it too limited in its scope as it could not represent punctuation, mathematical symbols, or musical notation. Braille would spend the next few years trying to develop an easier-to-use but much more powerful language based on night writing. He would eventually develop the much simpler dotted symbols which would bear his name, describe all letters, punctuation, mathematical symbols, and musical notation, and revolutionize reading for people with visual impairments. Braille is one method of making information accessible to people with visual impairments. To find out more ways to ensure your information is accessible to people with disabilities, sign up for one of our free courses at our website.